I don't even know why I'm here. I don't actually want to be here either, you know. Load of shit if you ask me. They said if I take a couple of courses, I'll be more likely to get a tag. Shows my rehabilitation, apparently. You also get £1.20 for attending, straight into your canteen. Not enough for a pouch of Baculite, but can pay for a coffee or some treaties for your hard day of thinking. They'll be teaching us how to make good decisions and not to fuck up. Again. Well, when the teacher finally turns up, that is. Weren't this meant to start at 10? I asked the girls. Yeah, but the teacher's running late, pipes up May. Well done, Einstein. I'm not being funny here, but if I turned up late, I would be kicked off the course, no joke. They'd be telling me to treat these shitty sessions like a job, treat it with respect like a job, and you'll learn fantastic skills. No, seriously, that's how my PO presented it when I asked what I could do to get a tag. Be good and do a fuckload of courses. You didn't have to tell me twice once I learned that you were earning £2.20. Oi, oi! Oh, here she is. Here she is. What time do you call this then? She's looking flustered as Sian. She goes, sorry girls, there was an accident on the M1. I was stuck in traffic, you know how it is. What an excuse, eh? Yeah, me too. I also got stuck in traffic coming from my cell to this class, but I still made it on time, didn't I? To be fair, Sian's usually on time. Always on time normally, going by the sessions I've come to, and this is my 4th. She's quite pretty, Sian. Big blue eyes. Even if she does have bags under them. Definitely has kids. She says her usual intro, so I'm Sian. Let's get right to it. For those who are new, we're here today to discuss decision making. First off, let's get everyone warmed up. Warmed up? Warmed up? She's making out like we're about to go on a run or something. And we better not be, because I'm not wearing a sports bra. I mean, I haven't got the biggest titties, but ever since having Freddie, they've decided to make their own way in this world, and they're kind of going south. I remember when I was in school, whenever we used to get made to do morning cross-country running, I'd hide a cig in one sock and a lighter in the other, and halfway on the run, I used to sneak into a bush and have a cheeky smoke. One time, Mrs. Henderson caught me, and from then on, she was right on my case and made me run like crazy. But because I wasn't used to doing all the exercise, I just threw up everywhere, and it was only the warm-up. Rice Krispie chunks everywhere, splattered all over the place. So I gave a new meaning to the phrase snap, crackle and pop. Then Sian goes, let's all go around in a circle and get to know each other. Does she realise we're all stuck here together? We do know each other, sadly. I don't want to know what May's favourite food is, although I bet it's fruitcake. She seems the type. Mine's Monster Munch. It's the one thing I'm really looking forward to eating once I get out of this shithole, a grab bag of Monster Munch. I can't wait to eat so many packets, my mouth just feels burnt afterwards. They've actually got Monster Munch in the canteen, but I never have enough to buy any. Got to save my canteen for 2 weeks now, in case I need another pouch of baccy. Hey, that's a new skill that I've learnt since being in here. I've learnt not to waste a single grain of baccy. Even if I drop a bit on the floor, I make sure that I pick every bit up, even if it takes me hours. Passes the time. I keep telling myself if I just packed it in, I'd have more to buy snacks, but as if I'm going to stop while I'm in here. Sian says, I don't want to know the usual facts about you. I would like to say one thing about your lives that you would change if you could. Look, I can't be arsed. I really can't. I don't need someone to tell me that I'm a shit person. I'm not. I'm only like 95% a shit person. No, seriously. I'm not perfect, but I don't need Sian to tell me that. And then she goes, don't worry about judgment. What's said in this room stays in this room. Yeah, and I'm Beyonce. Sian's wanting a row today, I can tell. She knows this will turn into a scrap, it always does. Like, these fuckers here aren't going to judge me, because I am definitely going to judge them. Her over there, yes, her, she murdered her granddad, stabbed the shit out of him. And I'm going to have to hear how she made that decision. Aw, poor you, babes. And her, GBH. And she's going to judge me? She's already smiling in this direction, and weirdo. Freak. And her, I don't actually know what she's in for, but she looks like a violent bitch. Bloody hell. They want all this for £1.20. Slave labour if I've ever seen it. Extorting us for what? To make mockery out of the shit decisions we make in life. I don't want to be here, I don't. If it wasn't for my tag application, fuck's sake, can you believe this? They won't even consider it if you don't take these stupid classes. You know, I reckon I know why they make us do this. Not because they want us to rehabilitate, it's because if we end up back inside, they can say, well, we provided the support and the courses. Bollocks. Sian turns to me wildly, smiles. And you? Yes, please, Tanya. I don't want to go, skip me. Sian says, I would like it if you did. Nah. Take your time, but you need to answer. Nah, I'm not feeling it. You're not feeling it? And then Sian goes, look, if you're not going to participate in the class, fine. I would like to change the fact that I have to take this stupid fucking class led by a twat teacher just so I can get a tag quicker. Sian goes quiet for a moment, and then she goes, well, I would change the fact that I'm the twat teacher who is teaching a stupid fucking class full of rude students. Teacher has bands. She always does. No one gets one past her. But then she says, look, you have your reasons for being here. You want to get on tag. The only way out is by completing the class. I'm not going to kick you out, so let's crack on without the rudeness and participate, eh? Sian asked me again, what I would change in my life if I could. Well, there's nothing I can change. Even if I wanted to, I'm in prison. One thing if you could, she replies, nodding with encouragement. If I could change one thing, I wish my fella weren't inside so I could see him. I hear a giggle a couple of girls down. An actual giggle. I twist round to see which bitch is laughing. Who the fuck is laughing at me? Mentor me raises a hand. Like actually raises it as if I were the teacher asking who wants to take the register. I can't believe it. The scruff is actually cackling as she writes down on a piece of paper. What are you laughing at? Did she say no judgment? She goes, don't you have a kid in care? Yeah, and what's it to you? She laughs again. Just thought if you could change one thing, it'd be that. Did you suck someone off for a Kit Kat? May looks up. It was a 4-finger Kit Kat, actually, as she goes back to doodling crazy shit on a piece of paper. Sian changes the subject right quick and says, well, let's go back to a question. Even if it was aggressive, let's reword it, eh? Why did you pick what you picked? Because my fella looks after me. He always has done. I didn't choose Freddie, I chose Owen. Don't get me wrong, Freddie's a good kid and all, but it's different, isn't it? Sian asked me a question. But you chose to have Freddie, right? No, it was a mistake. I didn't plan him. Yes, but Freddie didn't choose to be born, Sian says, in a soft voice. Softer than normal. Well, yeah, I guess, but I didn't choose the sadness that came with him. And then May butts in again. Again, can you believe this shit? She goes, if he looked after you so well, why are you here and your kid's in care? Fuck's sake, what is wrong with this bitch? Because he made sacrifices, and it ain't his fault, he's trying, but he does love me. And May butts in again. Freddie loves you too. It's not the same. Owen gets me, he helps me. When the doctor stopped my prescription, he sorted my pills out because he knew that I needed them. When I was unable to work, he earned to keep the roof over my head and food in our bellies. He's a fucking angel, that bloke. He loves me. More than my own blood family, so fucking stop with the shit. Sian interrupts us before we start scrapping. Okay. Right, let's move on. Tanya, calm down, it's all okay. Have a moment, collect yourself. Right, let's move on to the next person. When the doctor stopped my prescriptions, I was given his number by a mate. He'll sort you out, pal. I knock on his door. There he was. Proper fit, like my jaw was hanging. He had a right cheeky grin, he did, and he invited me in for a brew, and the rest is history. Owen always said I picked up more than Valium that night. Freddie was a bab. Owen didn't care. He said he didn't mind that I had a baby. How many blokes would say that? We really love each other, you know. He had a tough start too, and I'm convinced that's what's brought us together. He moved into my flat, and I wasn't sad anymore. Don't get me wrong, the V helped, but so did he. Freddie seemed happier. Happy baby, happy mum. Then them in that flat below us grassed him up and shattered everything. Both of us arrested. Can you believe that? Both. And then Freddie. Poor kid. I'm gonna fucking batter them snakes when I get out of this place. Sharon wraps up the sessions after my turn. She bants, but she ain't a fighter. She's probably doing it to avoid the aggro. Right, let's leave it there for today, and we can pick up where we left off next week. Yeah, Sharon, I've got a question. When will that money go into my canteen? She goes, oh, well, I'm not sure about that, to be honest, Tanya. I think you need to speak to your personal officer about that. Okay, will do. It's just I want the money now. Do you think it'll be in by next Tuesday? Sharon says, I'm not sure about that. Why? If I get it by next Tuesday, then I can order a stamp and send my Freddie a letter. That's all. All right then. Ta anyways.
Get in, my son! Come on! Yes! Wicket! Sucks to be you, bro.
Sit down and put that pipe back in.
Oh, shall I pipe down then, shall I? Anyway, since when are you into cricket? Not becoming more brown, are we? So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, in essence, you have to buy the property first to qualify for the government bonus. Messes a lot of people up because you can't put the 25% towards the deposit.
That means you need the full deposit up front anyway.
Like I said, messes a lot of people up. Most don't realise it until they put down an offer.
At least you can put it towards the mortgage. A couple of grand is better than nothing.
The bonus usually ends up covering the solicitor's fee, to be honest with you. It's mad that you're buying a house in London, though. £1 million will buy you more than flipping 3-bed round here. Wish I had £1 million house. 2 garages, indoor pool, a big staircase like in those Star Plus dramas, and a man cave for plays, and for playing an Xbox. If you got any more questions, let me know. I've helped a lot of people in our area with this sort of stuff. So, what brings the boy back to Bradford?
Mum's flying out to India next week. Wanted to see her off.
Life must be good in London town if you're looking to buy.
Things are going fine. Might be on the verge of a big story. Not sure yet.
Yeah, what about?
Ooh, can't say.
Some proper James Bond shit, yeah?
Less James Bond, more Alan Rusbridger. Maybe not Rusbridger. It's probably not that big, actually.
Yeah.
You don't know who I'm talking about, do you?
A famous journalist. Uncovered some big shit. Made the headlines.
Like what?
All right, don't be a tool. I might still know him, you know. Is there a movie about him?
He was in The Fifth Estate and The Snowden.
What about Frozen 1 or Frozen 2? That's all I get to watch these days with a 3-year-old. You, bro, you're living the high life in London. Floor-to-ceiling glass windows, central London office on the South Bank, evening cocktail parties with famous people, no family, no responsibilities to anyone.
Pretty glitzy image you got there, mate.
Must be good, though.
It is not what everyone makes it out to be. How's work with you? Got much going on?
We've been taking on more drugs cases these days. It's been getting rough out here, man. Gangs, drugs, guns on the street now. You didn't see that before, guns.
Guns? Do you know where they're coming from?
Central and Eastern Europe mainly. I reckon the Russians are involved.
The mafia?
And the government.
What makes you think that? Are there shipments coming in?
Catch it! Yes!
Why are the Russians so interested in bringing guns to Bradford?
Huh? Because there's domestic demand.
Fueled by the drug trade?
Might want to keep your voice down, bro.
You said you're handling more drug cases, but then you mentioned firearms. What's the link?
It's all about drugs in the end. If you have a stash, then it needs protecting.
Are there regular shipments coming in?
Is that what you're working on? The drugs trade in Bradford? Things aren't great on the streets. Teenagers getting criminal records for shifting all sorts of drugs.
That's nothing new, though. That's been going on for years.
They're getting younger, 11, 12-year-olds. Listen, I get enough of this in the office. Leave work at work, yeah? You haven't touched your coffee?
Oh, you'd think gentrification would at least bring some decent coffee to Bradford.
Look you, man. Drinking lattes, watching cricket. Probably wear loafers and eat lobster and shit.
It's nice. You should try it.
Oh, the claws freak me out, and the eyes. Mother Hubbard's all the way for me. Listen, let's get the others back together. Zach, Tipsy, Faz, and go out. It's been 6 years, bro. I'm sure they'll want to see you.
I'm only here for a few days and...
Exactly. No knowing when you'll be back up again. Shisha, dessert, bowling, like we used to. Could even break into a lecture room on campus. Trip down memory lane. Come on, how can you say no to Bradford Uni?
They should put that on the Visit Bradford Instagram page. Did Faz end up taking her surname in the end?
Fayaz Taylor Parker. Kind of got a ring to it, you know. Wedding was on point, though. She learned Bhangra, danced a solo. I sent a video on WhatsApp. Faz's daddy came too in the end. Meant a lot to him.
Yeah, I saw. Look good.
All the aunties were like, where is Bilal? Has he gone missing? So I said, Daddy, he's a hotshot journalist in London, making money for a house so he can get married. Sometimes that's how you have to talk to them, what? The ones with dementia are worse, trying to hitch me up with their granddaughters, and Jamila is standing right there. Can't remember shit, but they won't forget trying to hitch us all up. Would have been good to see you at my wedding, but work is work. Got to put the hours in for the dollars. What about you?
What about me?
We always thought if anyone ended up with a white girl, it would be you.
There's still time.
Oh, spicy not to your liking.
Oh, you need to stop watching Take Me Out.
It's not on anymore.
I know, I meant the reruns.
But seriously, put away the boiled rice and go for the curry.
Oh, do you just have these on standby or something?
I know you think of yourself as more of a free spirit and all that, but I'm telling you, the traditional way is the proper way. Look at the divorce rate in our generation and look at our parents' generation. Difference is night and day. Loads of people have arranged marriages and are happy, yeah? Don't get me wrong, it doesn't always work out, but it's marriage, man. No such thing as a 100% success rate. Get your parents to set you up. Successful journalists living in London. They'll be queuing up for you, trust me. There's nothing stopping you from settling down, is there? Everything's ship-shape down under. All systems operational.
Oh, Christ, Sam.
I'm just saying.
It'll happen when it's meant to happen. You can't force these things. Taqdeer.
Oh, pulling out the religious card to disarm the argument. Very smart.
Sometimes that's how you have to talk.
All right, lad, don't get cheeky. You've only been back a day. Listen, I'm sure you have your reasons, but you left really suddenly. One day you were here, and then you weren't.
Yeah, I had to. They wanted me to start quickly, so didn't get a chance to tell anyone. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Thing is, Billy, I don't believe you.
I don't know what to tell you, Sam.
Everyone was asking me where you'd gone.
I got a job and I moved. People move all the time for work, every day. I'm just one of those people.
They're just concerned.
Everyone's concerned about everyone else up here. Haven't people got anything better to be doing than gossiping? Can we talk about something else?
Yeah, but they don't just disappear for 6 months and then just turn up for legal advice on buying a house. How much does entry-level journalism pay? Oh, listen, what I was trying to say...
Don't worry about it, mate. This should cover it. Because I'm obviously balling, having cocktail parties on the rooftop bars every night with London rent, bills and food to pay for.
You're taking it the wrong way.
You should come down sometime and have lobster with me. I keep a couple in the freezer because you never know. Take care, mate.
Oh, because leaving solves everything?
It does sometimes, yeah.
We can't all just leave when a new job comes our way. Some of us make the harder choice to stay and make things work. Shut up shop and go. Pretty on brand for you, Billy. Kind of surprised you stuck it out this long in your current job.
I'm sorry, Sam, that you're not where you want to be in life. But maybe if you were a better lawyer, you'd be sitting in a high-rise of your own instead of blaming me for your poor choices. Try taking control of your life for once. I can only imagine what it feels like for Jamila, bundle of unfilled expectations that you are. Take that back to the wife your dad picked out for you and the kids you didn't want.
For a man of few words, you sure have a lot to say about my life.
What? Do you want to take this outside, yeah?
Think a cream soda's gonna fix this?
For old time's sake.
I thought you left all that behind.
It's for the pain. Turns out the bouncer doesn't care who you work for, but then you probably shouldn't have headbutted him.
He smashed my teacup. Pissed me off. I can already feel a migraine coming on. It's like his skull is made of stone.
Oh, you could say he's thick in the head. Hey.
Thanks for stepping in when you did. Another punch and he would have knocked me out. I was gonna bruise this.
You did hit a bouncer, mate. Listen, about before, I didn't mean...
Yeah, you did. You don't speak much, Billy, so when you do, it's... If you're embarrassed by where you come from, you'll always be running away wherever you go.
I know everyone's got this image of me in their minds, but I didn't leave because I'm embarrassed to be from here.
I'm all ears, bro.
I didn't run away. I left. There's a difference.
Sure. If it makes you happy. You clearly don't want to say, so there's no point me staying here anymore. Have a safe trip back to London.
Leave. You obviously don't want to stay.
Where do you think I'm going?
From Bradford, you twat. Start fresh somewhere else. Manchester, Leicester, Birmingham, Glasgow even. I did.
See, Billy, that's what you don't get. Mothers, fathers, grandparents cry in front of me because they can't afford the legal fees. Take out a second mortgage, sell the family gold to save their kids from getting jailed. What's the point of all this if we don't even look after our own?
It's a pretty big burden to take on.
You see anyone else queuing up? You know what? We could do with someone like you here in Bradford. Effing hell. Show the young lads someone to aspire to. Don't take everything at face value. Talks to other people, stay for the cheap orange juice at the end, network, make connections, find the job that isn't listed. Work hard, but work smart. That not every guy's out there trying to steal your girl. Look beyond the effing stupid postcode wars.
You didn't do so bad yourself.
Let's not go back there, Billy.
Why do you want to leave Bradford?
You tell me. Having everyone looking over your shoulder.
People being nosy and judgmental and calling it concern.
All those expectations.
And double standards.
Prioritising idiot relations who don't care about me over my friends who do.
Parents talking about India all the time.
News reports, meetings, charity events, collections, because it becomes suffocating.
When your head is turned in one direction.
And you aren't allowed to look any other way.
And it all just gets to you. Sometimes you just gotta go. But Bradford is still home. You can take the boy out of Bradford, but not Bradford out the boy. I'm living proof.
The hell would you know?
BD3 for life, bro.
Shut up.
I do miss it though. Grabbing a moonlight faluda whenever we wanted. Those late nights cleaning the masjid before Eid. And motherfucking hubbards.
Mother effing hubbards.
Motherfucking hubbards? You still won't swear, huh?
I don't condone the use of vulgar language.
You can chase your dreams and still be for your people, Sam. And I don't have to be in Bradford to do that.
Why'd you come back, Billy? Because you sure as hell didn't come just to ask for legal advice.
I told you, Mom's flying out to India next week. I'm only here for a few days.
Bundle of unfulfilled expectations. I might be many things, but I'm not a liar. Our parents talk, or did you forget that? Your mum doesn't leave for another month. You don't do shisha or watch cricket, that's my thing. And out of every place in Bradford, you picked that one. You think you're the first to walk through those doors chasing a drug story?
Sam.
I know what you're going to ask
And please, you don't know how major this story is for me. I haven't worked on anything like this before and they really need you to come through. For old time's sake.
Already cashed that chip in, mate.
Background then, off the record. These are dangerous people, Sam. International drugs and firearm trafficking, money laundering, maybe more, probably more actually. This goes well beyond Bradford, mate.
Not my burden to take on.
You're a fucking lawyer, Sam.
But not a very good one, right?
Isn't it your job to uphold the law?
Once you printed the story and taken the byline, who's going to be here dealing with the fallout? Fighting cases, helping them connect with their kids, get job references, and I'm not talking about the big fish, the decision makers. They won't hire me. All the while, you bank your paycheck and move on to the next story. Doesn't matter whose wedding you miss.
Fucking hell, Sam. This isn't about me and you. Think bigger. These people are breaking the law on a global scale. You want to help our people, the youth? Then help me to expose them.
It's a pretty big story, right, for the paper. Must have been working on it a while.
Yeah, huge.
Sounds like a big deal.
Massive. Front pages around the world.
Did you ever wonder why they sent you, the brown lad from Bradford, connections in the community, solicitor uni friend? And here I am thinking I'm the stupid one. Have a safe trip, bro.
Donna and Stephen enter the stage from opposite wings, smiling and dressed in celebratory clothes. A voice is heard saying, "Happy 30th wedding anniversary, Donna and Stephen."
Applause. and music plays. They start dancing. Gradually, the music distorts, and we hear the sound of a crash and a siren, and then the bleep, bleep, bleep of a life support machine.
During this, they continue to dance, but they dance apart and in slow motion, becoming further and further away from each other and eventually sit on 2 chairs facing the audience.
They are in a hospital waiting room.
I knew something was wrong.
You couldn't have known.
He was late for the party. He's never late.
He is.
When? You tell me when he has ever been late for a party.
Does it matter now?
I'm just saying. I knew.
Bloody bike.
You bought it.
It's what he wanted.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm not saying.
You are.
I'm not. I'm not. He always loved bikes.
Do you remember the time he came down the stairs on his plastic Tigger bike? I've got him!
Is he all right?
He's fine. A little bump on his head.
Oh, thank God.
God's got nothing to do with it.
I'm so very sorry. He's not going to wake up. He's in a coma.
He's not dead.
He won't wake up.
But he's not dead. He's still alive.
That's not him. That's not our Rick.
Richard. His name is Richard.
I only asked you your name.
You know me name? I just saw you asking me brother for it.
Madonna.
As if. She's Catholic and that's about all we've got in common.
Oh, I don't know. You could be Madonna, if you wanted.
I'll have a Bailey's tar with ice.
Mr. and Mrs. Litchfield, I need to speak to you about your son's condition.
I'm not doing it.
He's going to be like that forever.
They don't know that. You don't know that.
They do. I do.
No, you don't. There's stories. There's people who have been in comas for years and then woken up. They've woken up after years. I saw a documentary.
Donna.
He's still alive. How can you let him go? How can you agree with them? You should be fighting for him. You should be fighting for your family.
I am fighting for my family. He stays there in that machine for the rest of his life, and that's our lives done for as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you had plans. Switch off the life machine and we'll take a trip to Ibiza. No, Rome. We always said we'd go to Rome.
There's the Colosseum, and the Vatican City, and the scenery, and oh, it'll be warm as well.
I know, I would love to go, but to spend all that money, there'll be none left for other things.
What other things?
Well, we're going to have a family, aren't we? Children are expensive.
Well, we could worry about that when we've got them. Let's live a little now, shall we? It's our honeymoon. All right. I'll book a cottage in Wales.
We will continue to monitor. We will continue to feed. But you must ask yourselves, is this what your son would have wanted?
I'm not doing it. They'll take me before they take him. As if a mother can kill her own son.
It's not killing. I'm his father. Do you think I want to end the life of my only son?
That's exactly what you're saying.
It's not killing. It's not like they're asking us to shoot.
They may as well be.
They're suggesting they withdraw treatment, stop feeding him.
He starves to death.
He isn't there. That isn't him.
Stop saying that. Of course it's him. Who else is it?
Let's go home. We'll talk about it.
I am staying here until he wakes up.
I need to. I have to.
You go. Go to her. I forgive you.
I don't want you to forgive me.
It's what God would want me to do.
Don't do what God wants you to do, Donna. Do what you want to do.
Same thing.
I'm in love.
That must be nice. There's Richard to think of.
I know. If we separate,
That's not happening.
I will still see Rick.
That is not happening. I will fight you both tooth and claw.
The doctor will be along as soon as he can. Been called away on an emergency.
Before he gets here, I just want to say something. I've had time to think.
Can we talk after?
After what?
The doctor.
He won't say anything different.
I can't do this.
You don't know what I'm going to say. "30 years. It's a long time to be married. You don't throw all that away. We made promises to God.
I, Stephen Litchfield,
I, Donna Mary Angela Shackleton,
take thee, Donna Angela Mary Shackleton,
take thee, Stephen Litchfield,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
for better, for worse,
and I can't wait
for richer, for poorer,
to have and to hold.
in sickness and in health.
As soon as the speeches are finished.
So help me God. So help me God.
Oh yeah. So help me God. I don't believe in God.
I do. Whether you do or not, if we don't stick together through this, we're rotten to the core. I know what you and the doctors are saying about Richard, but I have to fight it. I have to fight this with my last breath.
So, if the doctors decide to stop treatment and he dies, you won't be calling me Judas for the rest of my life.
I want you to step back.
What?
Just say nothing. When the doctor comes this morning, don't be here. Go home, our home. Let me argue with him, and if I fail, so be it. But just don't be here, you agreeing with them against me. Will you do that? Will you do it for me? For us?
Do I have a choice?
You've always had a choice, Stephen.
Yeah. And I made it. What about you?
I saw you with her. With you and Richard. You looked so happy. Like a happy family.
Francis?
I don't want to hear her name. We should go out there, people are waiting for us.
Happy 30th wedding anniversary, Donna and Stephen!
Where's Richard?
I'm sorry. Your son died a few moments ago. It happened very quickly. I am so very sorry.
He's gone.
Let's go home.
No. I want to stay here. To be near him.
Donna,
You go.
I'm not leaving you now.
Sit there then. I'm not going anywhere.
Wake up. Wake up.
I'm going to ask to see him. I'm going to say goodbye, tell him I'm sorry,
It's not your fault.
and then I'm going to make the funeral arrangements.
We can do that together. I need to go and make a call.
Stephen. Tell Frances she can come to the funeral.
Carly! Yeah, housing are sorting us out with that flat. Parties are going to be carnage like. Oh, it'll be alright. Gonna be a little party animal like his mum, aren't you? You are still going to come round and that. I'm not going to be fucking boring like Mia fucking off to the city centre with that shady fella. He does something to do with computers, you know. Sounds like a right fucking nerd. He's only gone and gotten one of them new apartments near Olbeck. Calls it South Bank, twat. Hey, Dean's not even admitting he's got aught to do with this. Best I'll get off him is a bunch of daffies from garage, I reckon. It's what best. Me dad says he's gonna break his neck if he comes near me again. Oh, yeah, all right, I'll see ya. Oh, wait, Carly. Do you want to be godmother? I don't know, just like take him to the park and pub and that. Fat. Caitlin Wood, 1st at 3rd, 85. I'm 16. Ben. Wood. He's 2 weeks old. Oh, he's with my mum just now. Well, he won't stop crying and he keeps being sick. Not fucking thick, milk. I don't know, that's why I'm here. Look, I know that babies are sick, but £10. He were massive, but he feels lighter now. I'm telling you, there's something up. All right, Carly, door's open. Come in. Yeah, I know. I've hardly slept, have I? You can't pick him up, you know. He's not going to break. Hey, what's this? Oh, cheers, Carls. They're going to look well smart. Hey, do you want to get a takeaway tonight? Oh, yeah, no worries. Where you off? Right. Just after a brew then, yeah? Well, you've only just... Yeah, all right. See ya. Ta for Ben's trainers. Looks like it's just you and me again then, kiddo. I knew it. I told you, didn't I? Didn't I tell you? 4 weeks I've been saying it. Something's not right. I've been trying to book an appointment. I've been getting letters through post every other day, not making no sense, and then that twat on reception. Well, thank God he's a whopper then, eh? Oh, he is thinner. So I were right. London? Why can't you just sort it here? A brain scan. It's his belly. He keeps being sick. He just needs some food down him. A tube? Well, where? How long for? And how am I meant to feed him? I'll give it a go. Hiya, I'm Caitlin. I've comfort coffee morning. Just through here, yeah? Jesus, bloody hell, it's massive, innit? Sorry, I mean, it's well big, innit? Yeah, just on a state, 2 minutes away, literally. I saw the sign and I thought, but if I've got to, like, do praying and singing and that, I'm out. All right, yeah, a cup of tea and, oh, a slice of that chocolate one then, Ta. Oh, this is our Ben. Yeah, he's cute. I mean, I think he's proper cute, but I get it. When people don't always know what to say and that. Oh, and his head's not always going to look like that. He's going to have this, Kyra summit. It's like this massage thing that makes it look all right. It's mad that, isn't it? Apparently, when they're dead young, you can, like, mould their skull. And then once his tube's out, he'll just look, well, normal, I guess. To be honest, though, I've got used to it. A bit like when people take their glasses off and then they don't look right no more. You what? Yeah? Yeah, of course you can hold him. Oh, I haven't seen anyone else hold him yet, apart from my mum. I think people are just worried that he's going to throw up, but he don't do it all the fuck. Sorry. I should have said he can be funny with stuff near his mouth. Oh, for God's sake, Mum, where are this bad? He don't shut up. Yeah, all right, yeah, whatever. I had it coming, did I? I'm knackered. Oh, and that letter's come from Great Ormond Street Hospital in London. Are you going to come with us? Might be an all right day. We can go shopping after. Oh, cheers, Mum. Oh, and about Friday, all lasses are on about going off into Leeds after that bonfire. Oh, yeah, but I haven't been out in ages, have I? That were last week. I know. All right, yeah. Got you off then. Yeah, cheers, Mum. See ya. Bye. Fuck. sake! Jesus! Feel like I'm in a spaceship in here. Is that Scanner then? Right. He'll be alright, won't he? He's not going to be scared. He won't hurt. I'll be right here. Watched E.T. last night. It's alright, Ben. I'm here. Yeah. I'm here. Yeah. Beth, it's Caitlin. I came in a few... Yeah, London were all right, Tar. I mean, weren't quite day trip my mum were expecting, but, you know, didn't even get to see Big Ben, did we? No. To be honest, we were knackered anyway. Oh, and we missed our train home by like 5 minutes, cut station so massive and confusing, but Ben saved day again, didn't you? Of course he did. They took one look at him with his tube hanging out, and we were on first train back off up home. Even put us in first class. Got our tea for free. Oh, you got bacon butties on? Oh, shit, sorry. It's that smell. He's so sensitive. You should have seen him yesterday. We went past this, like, grainy health food store in Market. Oh, it were much worse. Made a right scene, didn't you? Yeah. Here we go again. Every time he's sick, his tube comes out. Could you pass us a fresh one out of my bag? Oh, cheers. Oh, don't worry, there's a knack. I've already done it twice today. I'm an expert. I know, love. I know it's shit, innit? That's it, open. Swallow. 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 Yeah. That's it. I think it scratches his throat, you know. Yeah. Here we go. How long you been working here, then? Volunteer? Bloody hell. Sorry, you're just giving me a free cuppa and I'm here chatting shit about someone I don't even know. You're not off estate though, are you? Nah, let me guess. Round here? Yeah. This place, it's like the divide, innit? Right on edge is the epiphany. Matter a couple of streets and you're suddenly expected to look and talk a whole lot different. Hey, have you got one of them big houses by Park? Jimmy Savile's got one of them, you know. To yours? Nah, you don't want our Ben ruining your carpet. All right. Yeah, I will think about it. Tar. Shit! I'm doing shit, Tar, very much. Oh, just some dickhead at bus stop, staring at our Ben as if he's been dealt shitty standing deck. Oh, yeah, just give me bad news first and get it out of the way. Right, so he's not got cerebral palsy, he's not got cystic fibrosis or any of them other things that we've tested him for. Surely that's a good thing, innit? Right, let me get this straight. You sent us all the way down to London to see best doctors we've got and they... what? Dunno. Not got a clue? Well, what exactly does an irregular brain scan mean, really? I don't know how you could possibly know that. I mean, you don't even know what's up with him. You don't even know him, not really. Not properly. Look, I don't think there's no point in us coming here no more, because you've done all this prodding and poking and you've not even found out. Oh, just get back to me when you've got something useful to say, yeah? 4 buses will be on today. Mum, you knew it was tonight. It's Carly's birthday, she's my best mate. Yeah, that was Sam's birthday. Yeah, but Carly's my best mate. Yes, she is. Anyway, you've already agreed, so... Right. Okay, whatever. Fuck's sake! it's Caitlin from Epiphany. Yeah, from Coffee Mornings. You gave me your number and... Yeah, I'm sorry, I've got a massive favour to ask. Basically, my mum's bailed on babysitting. She got her dates mixed up and it's my best mate's birthday. Yeah, well, it's more like an house party, really. It's only on estate 2 minutes away. It's literally just... I promised I'd be there. Yeah? Yeah, of course I can. Have you got a pen? You're a lifesaver, Beth. I owe you one. Honestly, I'll be 2 hours max, back by 10. Yeah. Ta so much. Thank you. Carly, I love happy birthday. I know, it's been ages, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm good. Knackered, but do you know what? Tonight, I'm here to party. Just promise you'll come round soon, though, yeah? Yeah? This is fucking mint. Is that our song? Turn it up. We invited Dean. Fuck's sake. Oh, hiya, Sam. Yeah, I know. Been ages, hasn't it? Yeah, you should come round. Yeah, no, I'm great. Yeah, everything's good. Yeah, proper loving it. Yeah. Oh, Tanya, have you got time? You what? Fuck, I've got to go. Carl, I'm off. I know, I'm sorry. I do? You going to town now? I can't. Of course I do. I've got someone looking after our Ben, and I've got to get back. Huh? Some volunteer from Epiphany. I know she will, but... Of course you're my best mate. All right, fine, fuck it. 1 drink in town, 1. Oh, I love you too, mate. Oh, I fucking miss this. Where have you been? You haven't even held our Ben yet. Scared about what? You what? I can't hear you. What? You and Dean? Are you joking? I've got to go. No, I've had my drink. Happy birthday, yeah. Have a good one. Sorry, Beth. My phone died and I didn't have enough money for a taxi. I had to get that night bus home. I had to wait fucking ages. And... Sorry. Beth? Hello? Beth? Caitlin, it's midnight. Oh, fuck. I've taken Ben home in a taxi. Here's my address. I expect to see you first thing in the morning. Shit! Oh. I feel awful. Yeah, of course. Where is he? Did he sleep all right? Oh, hiya, love. Hiya. Did you miss me? Yeah. I am sorry, Beth. I was stupid last night. Ended up being a shit night anyway. Look, I know what you must be thinking. I do see how people look at me, you know. I hear them whispering behind counter at Epiphany, doctors, all other mums at Churchcraft Club. And yeah, everyone who stares at me and Ben in supermarket, at bus stop, they're probably right. Probably can't do it. Too young, too skint. And if doctors can't even work out what's up with him, then how the hell am I supposed... We went to doctors yesterday for his appointment. They said he won't sit up, he won't speak, he'll be tube fed for rest of his life, and when he's a bit older he's going to have to go on this like feeding machine at night time. He's going to have to go to a special school. private schooling and therapy were some suggestions I might consider. And he's going to need extra help at home and all with his maths and his handwriting, and I didn't even get my own fucking GCSEs. How am I supposed to cope with this? I just thought that if I could just be good at something, then everything else, all that other stuff that I'm just shit at, it wouldn't matter. Because I'd be good at this, best at this, best for our Ben. Sorry. Carly, hiya. Yeah, it were mad. You want to come and see him now? Yeah, that'd be... Actually, sorry, no, I can't at minute. I'm round at Beth's. Yeah, she took our Ben home last night. Well, I fucked up, didn't I, Carly? I shouldn't have come into town. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, maybe I am different. Look, I've got to go, I'll see you. All right, I won't. Sorry about that. Look, we better be going. Here, for babysitting. Well then, for all bloody free teas and chocolate cake. Here, take it. I've been taking piss. Honestly, tar for everything, but I do appreciate it. Please, just take it. Caitlin Wood, first at third, 85. Ben Wood, he's 10. Speak! He won't shut up! He's still got his tube in. I'm not sure I see that changing anytime soon, but he tried his formula last week. Swallowed it and everything. His teaching assistant nearly had a heart attack. She says that she'd told him she'd worked out that he'd get at least 5 minutes extra at break time if he could just drink his formula instead of her having to tube feed him. Anyway, apparently, he just leans over the table, grabs it and takes a swig like it's the most natural thing in the world. Oh, and he started on Marmite, would you believe? Oh. Don't chew it all out, just kind of pops it in his mouth, lets it sit on his tongue, dissolve. He's dead funny about how it looks and how it's prepared, mind. Bread's practically melted away with him out of once on. Takes him all morning. I don't mind. I looked into it, actually. Apparently, if your taste buds don't develop really early on, then you're more likely to enjoy really strong flavours. He'll be after a Vindaloo next. He's showing autistic tendencies, I guess you lot would call it, into Tupperware at the minute. Yeah, he has to fill every little space. He does this thing, he gets all things that he needs for the day and fits them all into this tiny little Tupperware box. For the day, off he goes. Yeah, he can't read or write yet, but step by step. And his speech is still pretty slurred. Most people struggle to understand him, but his little sister Claire gets every word. She's like his own little translator, even with me sometimes. We caught this little one yesterday in Asda. He come right up to our Ben, pointed in his face and goes, "What's up with him?" Oh, kids, you've got to love him at that age, haven't you? I was just trying to find right words when our Claire butts in and she goes, "No, he's just our Ben, all right?" And she's right. He is.